Hello everyone, welcome to the project Mangrove. This is Uğur. In this video, I'm going to walk you through an example error report generated by the static code analysis tool FindSecBug. Let's first see this error report at the Mangrove website under the Label Error Reports tab. This is the error report that we will be looking at now. However, note that new users will not be able to see the Label Error Reports tab until they complete the steps under the tutorial and training tab. Here we have a very short welcome message and a very short quiz survey to complete. Then we have some tutorial text. Here one important piece of information is the virtual machine that we prepared for the participants. This virtual machine have the subject static code analysis tools and the benchmark applications that are used in this study. So you can download this virtual machine in here. Then we have some hands-on training, which is actually this step now, and then a quiz. Once new users pass the quiz, they will be able to see the Label Error Reports tab. Alright, now I will look at the details of this error report. This error report is a kind of SQL injection JDBC, which basically means that here malicious parties can manipulate SQL queries to do operations on a database that they normally would not have access to. This is what FindSecBug thinks is happening at this code location, full text settings Java line 177. Now I will copy this file name and go to the virtual machine, open this location at the Eclipse IDE. At this point, I'd like you to pause this video and make sure that you follow the steps that I follow here and come to the Eclipse IDE, Ctrl-Shift-R, paste the file name and open the file. Alright, pause the video here and find this file in your virtual machine and then come back. We will continue with reviewing the code. Okay, I hope you have this file is ready in your computer. Now the bug was at line 177. You can either click on Ctrl L 177 here. This is the bug report. Again, this is an SQL injection bug report. In this particular scenario, what is happening is that FindSecBug thinks that this SQL variable might get a value from resources that we cannot trust, like user input or HTTP cookie. To actually review this code for that purpose, we need to look at the data flow for this particular variable. And we see that this variable was indeed a parameter to the prepare method. So to find out the data flow, what we need to do is to find the places which calls this prepare method. For this, right click on the name of the prepare, name of the method, and select open call hierarchy. Okay, here we see there was only one place which actually called this method. Before going into this call site, I like you to pause in here and perform the same operations. Okay, so now you should also have found the search call site, and this is the call that we are interested in. The first parameter is a connection. The second parameter is the SQL string variable that we are interested in. And here, Control click is going to take us to the declaration of this class field. Note that this is a class field and it is private static final, which means that this variable is not going to be modified afterwards. So we can here say that this particular usage, here navigate back to that location, this particular usage does not present any threat because the SQL variable here is not getting any value from outside resources. Therefore, moving back to the original location, this error report is indeed a false positive because there is no vulnerability here for an SQL injection. Okay, this was a very simple error report that demonstrates uh, uh, when a false positive can happen. Alright, I hope in this video you have an idea of uh, how we do the labeling task. Next, what we are going to do is to turn back to the Mangrove website, and is this a real vulnerability in the code? No, not really. And we will give an explanation for this decision, which could be something like, this is not a real vulnerability because the SQL variable used in the prepared statement is not getting any value from untrusted parties. It is indeed a hard-coded string value which is assigned to a final static class field. And then I will say I spent maybe around 6 minutes for this particular vulnerability. Again, this was a very simple scenario. When we have class fields or more complicated call hierarchies involved, it might be a little bit more time consuming and a little bit more trickier. We have number of other videos in which we cover those kind of error reports. For that, click on the playlist and have a look at other videos as well. Thank you very much for listening. I hope this has been informative for you.